Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from York Racecourse here on Wednesday. It is the 15th of May 2024. It's day one of the Dante meeting from York, and I'm going to look at the stakes races on the program. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. And also join me this upcoming weekend for my Preakness preview from Pimlico on Saturday, also for my lock-in preview from Newbury. An excellent weekend of racing, so I hope you join me for that. But let's look at the stakes action here from York. Races 3 and 4, 315, and the Oaks Trial, the 345, the Musidora. Let's get to it right now. Third race, the 315. It's the Group 2 Duke of York Clipper Stakes. It's a Group 2 event for Class 1 horses going for a purse of $190,500. Races for 3-year-olds and upwards. 15 horses are going the 1,200-meter journey or 6 furlongs on the main track. I'm going to take the 11 horse here, Spy Catcher, as a top selection. Let's go 11-2 in the Forecast Exacta. 11-2 Forecast Exacta. Top selection, the 11 horse Spy Catcher. This 6-year-old going by Vidamos here. Carlberg trains. Ryan Moore gets on this one. The horse's most recent outing came the 18th of April in Newmarket. 6 furlongs in the Group 3 Abernethy Stakes, and he finished third by 3/4 length that day. And off the bench, he was with them early on stalking. He had a little bit of a turn of foot, maybe just a little bit flatter than the two in front of him. Well, he was flatter, he didn't win. But, he just couldn't get there late. But he ran his heart out off the bench. Coming up north, he gets an inside poster, which is okay. Here he has some early pace, getting Ryan Moore up. I think he's in a good spot to finally get the victory, second off the bench. He hasn't won in quite a few minutes, but I think he's due for one here today. 2 back in the Group 1 British Champion Sprint Stakes at Ascot. Very soft ground, 6 furlongs, 21st of October. He finished third by 2 1/4 lengths that day, and again, he was with them early on. He was just a little bit flat late. Maybe the demanding ground got to him. It was an improvement off his race before, but he still needs something there. And then prior to that, in the Group 3 Chip Chase in the Group 2 Park Stakes Doncaster over the 7 in September. He finished third by 3 lengths that day. Going to a longer trip, he kind of yielded late. He just couldn't keep his pace there. Like I said, just 7 was just too long, but he ran terrifically over the 6.5 in the Prix Maurice de Guiche at Deauville over the summer, finishing second by nose of the 2-1 favorite that day. He really had the turn of foot. He just kind of got hooked distance late, but he ran his heart out that day, and then he won in France in the Group 3 Prix de Orange at Deauville over the 6, winning by 3 lengths. He was all out the victor. Very good run. Refreshing here off some decent races as recently. A little quicker ground. At 8-1 he can win. I think the 2-horse Cold Case can win for Daniel Thudhope and Carlberg. Also the stablemate to this one. This horse ran terrifically in the Commonwealth Cup trial at Ascot last year. Going away with it. Came back to run in Sandy Lane at Haydock late May last year, where he just never really got going. And then you didn't see the horse for a little bit of time. Came back to run in the Hackwood, where he ran decently. And then the Prix Maurice de Guiche. He ran decently, but the stablemate ran better than him. He finished fourth by 2 1/4 lengths, but like I said, he just couldn't keep with the winner. Ran a lot better that day. King Gold. He hasn't been seen since Prix Maurice de Guiche. Refreshing here in this spot. Not the world's toughest race. He has a good weight. Good posture. I'll give him a shot on the ticket also. And the Quan Pop begins with this race. I think you want to go heavy. But to recount my selection for the 315, third race from York, a very wide open one. It's Group 2 Duke of York Clipper Stakes. Going to take the 11 horse Spy Catcher. Give kudos to the 2 horse Cold Case. 11-2 Forecast Exacta. Use them both in the multi-race. Let's get to the 4th race now, 345, which is a feature on the program. It is the Group 3 Musidora Stakes. It's a Group 3 event for Class 1 horses going for $165,000 purse. Race for 3-year-old fillies here. Field of 7 horses going 2,000 meters or 1.25 miles on the turf course. I think the 3-horse Friendly Souls are very likely winner, probably the most likeliest winner on the program. I'm going to go 3-1-6 in the trifecta. That's going to be the only real way to make money with this one. But the top selection is the 3-horse Friendly Soul. This 3-year-old filly by Kingman here. George Strawbridge owns this one. Johnny the Gosden trains. Kieran Schumark gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came in Newmarket on the 5th of May. 1.25 miles in Phillies listed stakes, and at 10-1 she won quite easily. Winning by 1.25 lengths. She was under cruise control. She stayed the trip well, and she went away with it. Now coming up here, quick a turnaround. A little tougher competition, which shouldn't be a problem. I think this horse is sitting on a very good run. On debut, the horse ran right before Christmas at Kempton, a mile in a Class 5 mains fillies race. She won by half a length. She was a little bit wide that day, but she really had the turn of foot to win on the front end. An all-around good race. Coming here, like I said, a 4-5 off 2 very good races. I think she could get a trip to win. she's a single in the multi-race for me, and she's kind of a horse you want to keep an eye on going towards the Oaks in a few weeks, so I'm going to use her here. But to recount my selection for the 345, the fourth race from York, it's to Group 3 Musidora Stakes. Going to take the 3-horse Friendly Soul, 316 Tricast Trifecta. We'll single the 3 in the multi-race. With that being said, good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and join me throughout the week for some more York Dante meeting previews. Good luck, everybody.